What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Sports Pillar TV. This is Man United Update Live. Let's talk about Luke Shaw vs Harry Maguire and Tyrell Malacia.
Like I said, I think it's good for both of us because it makes sure we're both at high standards, and he's one that I do like to play against in training. Young then, very fortunate and lucky to be able to go to such a big tournament at such a young age. And yeah, of course, I've definitely come on as a player, but I've also gained a lot of experience from the years that I've been in football, and tournaments like this are once in a lifetime opportunities, and it's ones that of course that you're very lucky to be a part of. I think the team have to be confident. I think we have to have the belief, and that we can go on to win it. I think in the past we've shown that we're getting better and better, closer and closer to obviously getting what we want to achieve. But I think, yeah, like I said, I think we just have to go in confident and believe that we can win it, and of course give everything that we can. Personally, for me, it's nice to have that competition. I think obviously when Ty's played, he's played really well and he keeps the levels high. But I think it's also good for the manager to have competition. So I think people always fighting to play, and brings the standards up in training. And I think that can only benefit the team in a whole and in general. Of course, it's always nice to help the team in any way you can do that, and obviously for the cross I did for Cassie to head in, yeah, was of course a nice one. But the attacking is a lot for a fullback these days. I think they talk about it a lot. I think the game's obviously evolved, and a lot more is about pushing the fullbacks high. And I think we have the right balance here with what the manager wants. The manager obviously wants us to attack and try and help the team up the pitch, but on the other end as well, that he also wants us to get back and be in position when we haven't got the ball. So like I said, it's a mix and match of both, but us as fullbacks always enjoy doing both. The team, the defence, I think it's not just the defence. I think I've seen the manager speak about it the other day. It's the whole team, as a whole 11. I think defending from the front is also very much as important as the 5 at the back. Of course, it helps us back 5 a lot, but I think also when it's coming closer to our box now, we're defending a lot more aggressive, and always when we go out on the pitch we want to keep a clean sheet. And I think obviously with the players the managers brought in, they're the right characters, the right sort of players that we needed. They bring a lot of leadership and a lot of passion and aggression that adds to the depth we've already got. And I think it's been a really good match with what we've already had. And like I said, the likes of Cassie and Leacher, a lot of passion and aggression has definitely improved the defensive line in that aspect. The atmosphere it's always a special one when you score late on. It was just the pure passion, and I think it showed the togetherness in the squad with that celebration, and you could see that it meant a lot to us coming back after a good game we were losing, and to be able to grab a point at the end. And I think, like I said, it just shows the passion and the togetherness that this squad now has, and we need to utilise that and build on it even more to become even stronger. Yeah, no, our attacking threat is unbelievable. The talent we have, we get to train with them every day, and I think it's only going to help us improve because they're top players, and we're getting to test ourselves against the best day in day out in training. And obviously Anthony plays right wing. He's quite aggressive, so we have nice duels obviously when we play against each other. And like I said, I think it's good for both of us because it makes sure we're both at high standards, and he's one that I do like to play against in training.
So yeah, I'm absolutely flabbergasted. I'm absolutely excited and surprised by the performance of Luke Shaw in the previous matches, because this guy is functioning as a versatile fullback, and sometimes he's now playing as a centre back, sort of trying to replace Harry Maguire. As for Malacia, that guy, his position is very solid. He's just holding this position firm, and I don't see Tyrell Malacia being dropped in the upcoming match because this guy has energy. He's kind of very different from Luke Shaw. If you compare them, it's sort of like you see how Wan-Bissaka and Dalo are. That's how Luke Shaw and then Tyrell Malacia compare. Shaw is attacking minded, so he's always tempted to move forward, march with the ball. But Malacia too can move forward, but he lacks that sort of attacking threat in front of goal. His crosses are not on point like Luke Shaw does, and then passing range. But when it comes to aggressiveness, tackling and winning back possession, Malacia is best at that, and you cannot take away that quality from him. So Erik Ten Hag has been able to see this attacking the profile of these players, their individual qualities, understood their qualities, and now he has been able to blend them in such a way that the team is becoming balanced. These players will be played depending on the matches that the opponents will be playing. So Manchester United facing Manchester City obviously is a tough match where City will try to keep the ball 70% of the time, 60% of the time. So in such a tough situation, you don't need Luke Shaw at the left back. You need what? Malacia, because he has energy to run back, go and make tackles, defend, help the midfielders to regain possession, and that just energy. Malacia is just like Fred. You see, these guys are all about dispensing energy and then leaving their last drop of sweat on that pitch, and that's what the fans have been craving for. I'm totally excited about how this team is now being balanced, because it's no longer about one position being guaranteed. You don't start simply because you are Harry Maguire. You start because you have a good record in defending. And now Maguire's position is threatened by 3 or 4 different players. Look, Victor Lindelof is there. Tyrell Malacia is there. Rafael Varane is there. Lisandro Martinez is there. So Harry Maguire is becoming defunct at Man United. Harry Maguire's position is heavily threatened by the quality of players surrounding him. So he just has to up his game totally before he can regain this position, because I don't see Maguire holding that centre back role as his. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a very long time, because the team is no longer for one man. It's for high quality players with a relevant skill set to compete and help contribute positively for results. And this is the difference between Erik Ten Hag and the previous managers, because we were never seeing that. This is the real Manchester United manager. He's the boss himself, because he's showing it in his selection. No one is favored. All players are equal. You play when you deserve to play, and not simply because you are the captain, not simply because you are an English player, not simply because you were bought for £80 million. Malacia was bought for just like a meager 12 million. If right now we are selling Tyrell Malacia, do you know how much he will cost? He will cost like 50 million. Look at the profit, the massive development that this player has undergone through at Manchester United. Thanks for watching. See you guys in another video. The name is Dimartian, aka Bob Bright. Dimartian, aka Bob Bright.